What's going on, gamers? So we got a data mine here, which is very interesting, found on the PlayStation Store, which we knew this was coming, but I think obviously Microsoft wants to save some, uh, you know what I mean, of course, for next year as well. So it says data miner claims to have found evidence of Halo on the PlayStation Store, right? Which doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody data mines Halo on the Switch 2 as well eventually down the line. Because I expect all that to happen along with Gears, and they're just going to have communities across, those two devices as well, crossplay, and that's going to make their communities bigger. That's not necessarily bad for Microsoft. It's not bad for Microsoft Publishing. It'll make them get more in the spotlight with games like this for sure, and the communities will be even more healthy and last even more longer. So that's where that could be good. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Um, So yeah, going over here, Push Square has this on their website. We're gonna go to it. Let's take a look at some comments real quick. This guy says, "Can't wait to play all the Sony games on my Xbox handheld. Cry harder and get." Yeah, we're not gonna say that, but yeah, that. Yeah, oh boy. Buys a PlayStation to be a wannabe Xbox gamer. I hope it's Halo 5. He's a liar. Halo's dead. Watch everyone who said that now because it's on their console. That's the PlayStation Xbox store currently, isn't it? Oh boy. It's definitely going to PlayStation. Don't know why this is still news. They've already said no red lines. By the way, when he says no red lines, he means that he can choose whatever he wants, but it doesn't mean every game. Like, I don't have Towerborn and a couple other games that are never going to be there. You can't get Forza 4. That's never going to come out. You just can't get it, if you get what I mean, license and all that other stuff. There's some things that just won't happen. And who knows? They may change up the game next gen when the console actually launches. If I were them, I would do a lot of timed exclusives. It's because Sony's going to do it. And eventually things go to where they're supposed to because both of y'all want to just, play a little game. Because Sony's not going to bend the knee when it comes to not playing ball, y'all. They're going to keep money hatting. And they're in a situation now where they're going to have to money hat even more with all these cancels. So honestly, I don't see them playing ball fairly. If I was Microsoft at the start of next gen, I would do a whole bunch of timed 3 to 6 month deals for my games because they have their games. You know what I mean? Put them on the Switch though, day one, and PC. Let Sony know how it feels. Hey, look. I mean, I think at that point you just got to really sometimes strategize. You may have to change your strategy. They've done that so many times anyway. So, me personally, I think that if they wanted to make their Steam hybrid PC, if that's what it's going to be, I think it's going to be an Xbox PC. Feel attractive that way, then kind of present that model. Unless they just don't want to pass up the profit day one on PlayStation. Who knows? You never know. But honestly, I don't know. I think next gen at the beginning, at least try. If it doesn't work, then just go back to the other method. That's just me when people start being ridiculous like that. All right. So going over here, of Xbox's big trio of exclusive franchise, Halo is the final one yet to come to PlayStation, of course. But according to the person's claims, that could change pretty quickly. Data miner grunt dot API. This is the guy right here. I honestly didn't expect this to come across today, but I can officially confirm a Halo game is coming very soon to PlayStation. As of now, there's no signal or sign of a version of Nintendo Switch 2. Well, yeah, of course, you need dev kits. Nintendo's strict. You're not getting anything to say from them unless they say so. And they didn't do their full reveal and launch till June 5th. So, like, they'll give you the dev kits when they want. When they've been at PlayStation dev kits, you know what I mean, for years. So that's why you won't see some of those logos like you would at Summer Games Fest, you know what I mean? Because it's like people don't have dev kits. It's going to take a while. But there'll be a lot more coming, announcements on and off and all that. But yeah, that's going to happen. No doubt, because it only took the Xbox One to run this game at really good settings, you know what I mean? And Switch 2 is way more powerful than that. What API, like honest question, what API would provide this kind of information that you could access? Usually it's not a single API endpoint that returns the desired data, but rather a chain of requests rather against the store, one with carefully crafted payloads. Oh, that's what he's talking about. Very soon. So we're talking about the Collector's Edition Remake next year. The title now exists on the retail API. No estimated announcement though. Oh, okay. I see what they're saying. They're saying that Microsoft may announce that maybe later on this year, maybe what at Gamescom, maybe the Game Awards in December. I don't see that coming out this year. It's just too much. You got to space yourself out. Don't throw all your marbles in one basket, Microsoft. You need to learn balance. It's good that you had this year because you needed to make up for the years you were missing, and that's good. But you have to pace yourself so you don't, like I said, blow all of your load. Yeah, you don't want to do that. All right, so it says, I suppose that you're talking about IDs for the SKUs, but the new Xbox ROG Allies Windows fork is confirmed in the Reg edit for actual Windows builds as a new SKU called Xbox Mobile. Could it be related to a handheld instead of a PlayStation, or is there any direct mention? Oh, speaking of that, there's supposed to be some news about the PlayStation handheld popping up. We know that's going to happen. They're going to try to overshadow Microsoft. They've seen it. Now Sony's going to come with something expected. I think it's going to be a lighter model, though. But that's definitely going to be around the corner. Um, Funny stuff. And a lot of people are still worried if Sony's going to block stuff. I think they're going to try to look for a way to. That's just me, though. And find something. 'Cause it's just a company that ridiculous. Infinite or East or MCC? Neither. Okay, so hold on. He's saying they may be going for a Gears approach. Maybe Microsoft may be doing Halo 1, like they're doing Gears 1, and launching the multiplayer only with that. He said neither, y'all. No Halo or MCC. Hold up now. Compatible PlayStation, Xbox, PC? Yeah, of course. We know this. MCC, it's a new ID, so I don't think so. Guys, okay, I was reading all this. Hold on, let me go up here. Yes, it's a Halo game, but he's saying it's not Master Chief Collection or Infinite. What the hell? What is it going to be then, y'all? Hold on, let's go back over here. Rumor data miner claims to have found evidence of Halo on PlayStation Store. Is it Chief you're looking for? Yeah, you know what? It doesn't say anything. A Halo game is coming very soon to PlayStation. They say, elaborating that they found it on the retail API for Sony's digital forefront. Responding to questions, DataMine suggests that the game is neither Halo Master Chief Collection nor Halo Infinite. What the hell? During Xbox's recent showcase, Phil Spencer teased the return of a classic, very likely referring to Halo. There's been a lot of rumors flying around for a while about the series' debut on PlayStation 5, with the leading theory being a standalone release of the very first game. Okay, so I think this may be the case then. Halo Combat Evolved. Similar to what Microsoft is doing with Gears of War Reloaded. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It is difficult to put too much stock into the claims of just one person, but given Xbox's trajectory and how many whispers and rumors there are, it feels just like a matter of time before we're running down grunts and a warthog on PlayStation 5. Do you want Halo to make the leap? When do you expect it to happen? Discussion in the comments section below. Yeah, if they're going to do this, it doesn't make sense to do that this year. Definitely with Gears around the corner. Will come in winter after Gears. Okay, possibly. Get the dev kit ready for the Switch and launch them all at the same time. So I know Microsoft prefers that parity launch where everything is all launched at the same time. I guess it's going to be a remake of the original, which is going to be released on PS5 as well as Xbox. Yeah, so we're all coming down to that. So we have that now. In the words of Thanos, it was inevitable, or I was inevitable. It will be Master Chief Collection, but using a different name. No, because that just got confirmed. It's like people were saying it was going to be a Gears trilogy, and it's like, no. So I feel like that this pattern is very plausible. So let me know what you guys think about this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm stoked for this. All right, y'all. Peace out. Ponies, look. Yeah, Microsoft is feeding you. Show some respect. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's coming to bring you some food. Sony canceled all your food orders. Yeah, show some respect. Plus, you're in second place now anyways. The Switch 2 is here. Yeah, deal with it. Tripster? Later, y'all.